Welcome to the 2011 League of Extraordinary Gentlemen Draft Party. We're welcoming a new member, Luke Neal. Welcome to the club, everybody. Treat him nicely. First of all, we're going to go over divisions and playoffs. We've got 12 teams this year, so the divisions are different. We will have 3 4-team divisions. If you want to go to the playoffs, win your division. If you don't win your division, there will be one wild card spot still on the table. That will go to best record amongst remaining players. Now we are going to draw for our divisions. Ricky, you guessed it. We'll be doing that out of the Glen Coffee can, which has all the team names, and the Glen Coffee cup, which will have the division you will go to. Let's begin. First off, Dan Friedel. And he will be in the West Division. Next up, fittingly, Ricky, who will be in the South Division. Next up, Ben, who will be in the South Division. Next up, Justin Lovelace, who will be in the East Division. Next, Murph, who will be in the West Division. Next up, Justin Jackson, who will be in the East Division. Next up, Bob, who will be in the East Division. Next up, Clay, who will be in the South Division. Next up, Luke, who will be in the East Division. Next, John Addington,
He'll probably be in the East.
who will be in the South Division.
Finally.
They have a record, Justin and John have a record of being in the same division every year they've ever played fantasy football.
I think 4 years in a row now.
Scott Marshall will be in the West Division. And last, and most importantly, me, who will win the West Division. Few other things. Draft rules real quick. We're going to do 90 seconds per pick on rounds 1 through 5. Rounds 6 through 15, we're going to back it down to 60 seconds to try to speed things up. We'll take breaks after rounds 5 and 10, approximately 5 minutes each break. Quick recap over last season. First off, first place, Ben won our division with the McGiblets.
He won the league.
Yeah, won the league.
Yeah.
The Mr. McGiblets. Second place, Clay, one-man wolf pack. And third place, Scott with whoever he was. How'd you get Tajawa? Few interesting stats from last year. Best record in the league, 10-3, went to Scott Marshall. While worst record in the league, went to Ricky at 3-10. Good job, bud. Most points scored during the regular season went to Scott Marshall at 1,374.3 points. Worst in the league was Bob at 996.3. Keep it up. Interestingly enough, fewest points allowed, or in other words, the team that had the least amount of points scored on him during the whole year was Bob at 1,051.2. The most points scored on him during the course of the year was Ricky at 1,281.1. Just so you know, had Ricky had Bob's schedule, Ricky would have made the playoffs. Interesting. For highest score for a single game, me at 161.7.
That's awesome.
Lowest score for a single game, me, at 35.9.
Not so awesome.
Longest win streak in the league, we had a 4-way tie here on longest win streak in the league at 5 wins. Justin, John, Scott Marshall, and the team Luke is taking over, which was Will's team last year, all won 5 games in a row. Longest losing streak, you guessed it, was Ricky at 7 weeks in a row taking a loss. Now, to the most crucial stat of last year. Most times to forget to set your lineup. In other words, most times you played people with bye week.
And we're giving away prizes for this one.
Yes, we are. Coming in second place, Bob. 3 weeks. 3 weeks!
Boo.
And your winner of most weeks playing bye-week players, Dan Friedel at 4. What the fuck were y'all doing? Really? But anyway, we've got a special prize for you guys. Drink up, boys. Welcome to the draft.